We have a record turnout this year, and I think it's in part a tribute to our honorees, but I would be remiss in not noting that I think it's in part a statement about our times and the deeply felt belief that curtailing a free press and undermining the public's access to government information is actually a hallmark of authoritarianism and is not part of democracy. These values that we're here to honor tonight are what makes America great. And it's a particular honor and pleasure for me that so many previous judges and honorees chose to be with us tonight. And I hope those of you who are being inducted tonight will take the opportunity afterwards to meet them. And I'm sure I'm going to forget somebody, but I think that I have everybody here. So Allison Stanger is here. Stand up when I call your name. Allison Stanger is here. Mike Heekstand, Mary Beth Tinker, Jim Risen, Hassan Elahi, Tom Drake, Lewis Clark, Jesslyn Raddick, Dennis Berry, Trevor Tim, and past judges Clarence Page, Laura Murphy, and Floyd Abrams actually was a judge one year. So. I saw a poll recently that said that 49% of Republicans actually say that they believe the media is the enemy of the people. 49%. But the media is not the enemy of the people. Ignorance is the enemy of the people. And it is individuals who speak out and the press that speaks out on all of our behalves that is the cudgel with which we fight ignorance. And as the News Literacy Project likes to say, facts are the seatbelt of democracy. So today we're going to honor 7 remarkable people who've each in her or his own way enlightened the contemporary meaning and resonance of the First Amendment through their actions and their speech. And we have had, as we have been fortunate to have since we started these awards in 1980, a really distinguished panel of judges who were both diligent and dedicated. Karen Tumulty, Neil Katyal, and Michael Keegan. So thank you very much. I'm going to start by introducing Michael, who's going to give the first 2 awards, which are both for book publishing and education. And Michael and I have been friends for very many years. We have a long history between my family and People for the American Way. Norman Lear, People for the American Way's founder, has received the Lifetime Achievement Award. And we were one of the early supporters of People For. But under Michael's extraordinary leadership, they've gone even further than ever before in initiating Artists for America, in initiating a Latino Vote Project, and my personal favorite, which is the Young Elected Officials, which now has under 35-year-olds in all 50 states, over 1,000 of them, who are committed to the core progressive values that People For stand for and that this country stands for. So Michael, thank you for all of that. Michael is also one of the founding board members of GLAAD and is himself an effective and tireless advocate for freedom of speech. Michael. We all are grateful for the efforts that these 7 people have made and are honored to be able to recognize them. Yet at the same time, as the theme was woven throughout the remarks, their work is necessary but not sufficient. The work goes on. As Ted alluded, there's yet a new effort to restrict press passes, and as Karen wrote in a column today, we seem to be moving to a world in which there are virtually no press briefings. She told me over 300 days since there's been a press briefing at the Pentagon. George is representative of arguably the existential battle of our times. And Grace, you were apologetic for not having changed things but with the wisdom of a few more years than you have, change takes time. It's not a single battle, and you have changed things. I want to particularly thank Amanda Warren. Where are you, Amanda? Amanda is a trustee of the Hugh M. Hefner Foundation and our executive director, and does the lion's share of the work that makes all of this possible. I also want to particularly thank my brother Cooper, who with his fiancée Scarlett came all the way from LA to share in this, so thank you, Cooper. And I want to thank all of you for taking time to be with us. And I will leave you with a thank you on behalf of all of us to the Newseum. This is the last year we'll be able to have this event here. I'm sure many people in this room know that the building has been sold to Johns Hopkins. I don't think we know yet where the new home and what the new Newseum will look like, but I hope that everybody here will remain as loyal to it as we are to the principles that it represents. So I want to invite the winners to take their awards and checks, and I want to invite all of our guests back out to the balcony for food and drink. Thank you.